Senator Coyle.
Senator Gold, on November 8th, I attended a COP27 panel at the Canada Pavilion on the importance of deep blue carbon. We know that the ocean is the most significant global storage depot of carbon on Earth. It holds 50 times more carbon than the atmosphere, soaking up more emissions than all the world's rainforests combined, and that the North Atlantic is the most intense carbon sink on the planet. 90% of carbon is deep blue carbon, and the panel identified this as the deep blue hole in the Paris Agreement, a problematic gap. Senator Gold, Canada's Ocean Frontier Institute, led by Dr. Anya Waite, is spearheading an international initiative to observe, to understand, and to predict the ocean carbon system in order to make more fully informed climate decisions. Other nations are aligning with this vision, and international conversations at COP27 supported the creation of the North Atlantic Climate Observatory. Senator Gold, as Mark Carney and many others have said, we cannot mitigate what we cannot measure. Senator Gold, will Canada take a leadership role in supporting this critically important climate initiative?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you very much for your question. The government knows and understands well that the global ocean plays a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate and absorbing carbon, and we must keep that in mind as we develop and implement our adaptation measures. If we are to create a truly climate-resilient Canada for future generations, we must ensure that our oceans remain healthy and resilient. I'm advised that the government has been in conversations with the Ocean Frontier Institute on this issue, looks forward to continuing these discussions to better understand how the government can expand its work to maximize the ocean's contribution to carbon sequestration.
Senator Coyle, supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Speaker. Senator Gold, this important opportunity for Canada to take a leadership role in establishing the North Atlantic Carbon Observatory and moving ocean observations into real climate action, along with our international counterparts, is urgent and will require significant and creative cooperation among government departments, including Environment and Climate Change Canada, as well as the Department of Fisheries and Oceans. Senator Gold, could you tell us how the government would go about ensuring that interdepartmental cooperation so that we don't miss out on leading this critical ocean climate observation effort?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you. The government's approach to addressing environmental issues and climate change issues is necessarily an cross-government approach, and indeed is one that also engages provincial and territorial governments as well. And it's important as climate change continues to have an impact on our oceans that we advance adaptation measures and nature-based solutions to support long-term climate resilience for Canada and for our communities. Government is committed to continuing to work across government to address the impacts of climate change, and this is evidenced, for example, by the recently announced National Adaptation Strategy.